Listening to Patrice O'Neill, comedian. He passed away 2011, almost 10 years ago. Wow, this guy's pretty funny. I think I remember it was just some honest humor, like just being what's on your mind. He was talking about against the gays, the women, not like bad, but he saw it happening. He saw this like the women wanted to take over. Fast forward to like the Ghostbusters reboot, the Terminator reboot, all these Mulan. So all the things that are going, you couldn't say certain things anymore. So he was already noticing that you can't say certain jokes like the Chris Rock special. He changed. They switched. The comedy like Dave Chappelle early. I didn't like his last one, his BLM special, but Dave Chappelle is still funny because he keeps it real. It's real humor. It's not like sugarcoating and like Comedy Central now is all wokeness. Trevor Noah is not funny. I never found that guy funny. It's just Steve Colbert never found him funny. Jimmy Kimmel never found him funny. From the beginning, Jimmy Fallon never. I used to watch David Letterman. What's these other guys? The guy with the funny chin. Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. Jay Leno. I think Jay Leno was my favorite. I was never a Letterman guy. I was more of a Jay Leno. He was always making fun of the president. I think he was making fun of Bush. Then he started making fun of Obama. I think when he started making fun of Obama is when they cut him out, right? Because he was really funny making fun of presidents in his monologues. I used to just watch Jay Leno, whether it's about women or the culture is going on. This guy was a philosopher. He knew what's up. He like when Obama was president, that's what he was doing. I don't like saying woke because they just destroy that word, but I was being enlightened, getting out of this whole propaganda, left. I just started learning about things around that same time, and I wish I would have discovered Patrice O'Neill earlier back then, and seeing what's happening now, and looking back at Patrice O'Neill, man, he was taken away from us. They took him away from us early. And he kept it real, ladies and gentlemen. He kept it real, and that's something really, really appreciate. Talked he about with women, the advice about women, like you can never understand what's a king and queen system. He always talked about, like a man is always gonna be a king. Like if you marry a girl, like a girl, she will always be beautiful, whether she's working at McDonald's or she's a lawyer. A guy, he could be pretty, I mean, handsome, working at McDonald's. He's a bum. Now he's a lawyer. Now he's elevated. The girl's always gonna be at the same. The guy has to like work harder. It's just this whole philosophy, being in different relationships. I'm like, damn, listening to him when I was going through heartbreaks, because it just makes it so easier to understand. Maybe it's not you. It's just your happiness comes first. Your happiness is paramount. I've always done that. Like my happiness comes first. You always gotta put yourself first. People, they can't. They don't know how to just settle, and then you're miserable. Once you settle, you're miserable. So that's one thing I liked about Patrice O'Neal, especially during heartaches and breakups and stuff like that, and everything that you have cuties on Netflix. You know, Patrice was still is the best comedian. He is, man. His stuff is fun. I was just what inspired me to do this video was the thumbnail you see. He did a 4 minute promo on something he was talking about. It was funny. Comedy sucks now. I hate Comedy Central because same thing like MTV. MTV stopped playing music a long time ago. I think they only played music for like 2 3 years, and then they just switched over to Masonic Television. Comedy Central is not funny. The only thing funny on Comedy Central is South Park, and that's something from the '90s. I love and enjoy South Park. That's one thing. In the beginning, I used to watch South Park in the '90s. I didn't get it. I was young. I'll be honest. I watched South. I didn't get it. It was a bunch of little cartoons cursing at each other. I didn't get it. But it had a lot of meanings. Like they've made fun of the stuff that is going on today, 10 years ago. I'm watching the episodes from 2010. So you had Patrice O'Neill still alive in 2010. You had South Park in 2010. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, I love the radio. I know people ask me why about these black screens. I'm a radio. I'm really getting my stuff together to do like a podcast, just talk. People could listen to it on the car. I'm a car guy. I'm always driving around. I can't be watching. I'll do videos in the future. Don't I'm still gonna get that. But right now, I'm just trying to find my way. You know what I mean? I took a break I really enjoy radio. I've been watching new stuff, and just you just can't speak the truth anymore right now. You really, really, really get shut down. What's up, TS Moose? You really get shut down nowadays if you speak the truth, even on your YouTube channel. You show videos. That's why I'm not showing videos. I'm just talking, just putting my 2 cents on. Because I wish I would have had some videos I would have done it. Thanks, TS Moose. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie, man. Somebody donated a lot of money last week in my in my PayPal account. I've never expected this, and that's why I started making videos again. They're like, Robert, we miss you, and they just donated a lot of money. Here, buy yourself a new microphone, computer, because sometimes it cuts off when I'm making these videos. And I was like, wow, thanks. I was like, I'm not being obligated. It's like you could do whatever you want with this, but it got me motivated. It's not. I'm like, hey guys, so let's talk about. No, I just have fun. That's why I really took a liking to ROTC from the beginning. It's like a radio show. It's two guys shooting the shits, just making fun of current events. That's what I enjoy about the show. I don't want to watch the news. I want to make fun of the news, and that's what Revenge of the Sith does. They make fun of it. It's like when I bring you back to Jay Leno. Jay Leno was making fun of the Bush. We were supposed to be united, woo, but Jay Leno over here was making fun of Bush. But then when he started making fun of Obama, I was laughing because those were some of the funniest jokes I think Jay Leno had making fun of. And it was during between the Obama administration, and I did vote for Obama in 2008. What's up, Luke King, T.S. Moose, D Gulag, and then by 2010 I started getting awoken. That's when Patrice O'Neill was out there. I saw his comedy specials, and he always told men to be men. Men need they don't need to stop. Now you see all these kids growing up to be homosexuals. Is that the right term to use? Homosexuals are turned into a girl now. Like all these kids are being raised by women and they end up turning into homosexuals. Like even he said it in 2005, he started seeing boys on the cover of the Easy Bake Oven. Like, no, a guy's not supposed to be in the kitchen. Yeah, it's chefs and all that stuff. But I'm just saying, growing up, you see how toys suck nowadays. I sell toys on eBay. I sell collectibles. That's my third income, and that keeps me floating. So these pops, they're cute and all that, but it's just a blob of plastic and it goes for a lot of money. So that's why I buy them. I buy them for cheap. But back in the days, the toys had screws in them. They had metal parts. I have toys from like 1990 that are still Power Ranger toys, Ninja Turtle toys that are still intact. But but gosh, a toy that I just bought last year is already broken. It fell off the shelf and it already broke. I'm like, geez, everything's made out of plastic, made in Red Eye for Patrice. Oh, Patrice wasn't Red Eye. WWF toys, yeah, all those toys like you can't break them. You could throw them off your building. You could launch these toys and they would never break. But now all these toys are made out of plastic. The hinges are plastic. I got a Buzz Lightyear. His hinges are metal. They're like titanium metals I used to make the toys out of, and they never broke. Nowadays, everything is cheap. Everything sucks now, man. Everything sucks. I've noticed little by little they started taking away all the channels that I watch. The Red Elephants. I used to wake up in the morning, just put on Vince because he would talk for like 10, 15 minutes, and I would get my news and my stats. Whatever the top topic was about. No more bullshit. And then that's another channel. He used to do the South Park breakdowns, and that's when I started getting back into South Park. I started watching his videos, and I'm like, wow, South Park is really trying to tell us something. When you got The Simpsons, uh, Simpsons is corny. I stopped watching The Simpsons back in 1998 when Family Guy came out, and then Family Guy fell off. I stopped watching that, and but South Park still has it. I can't watch the Family Guy. I just laugh. It makes me smarter. So when you listen to Patrice O'Neill, not only are you getting enlightened, you're getting you're laughing, you're smiling, and you're being enlightened. And that's always like an approach that I took in everything. Like I want to make people laugh, but we also want to learn. You go to school. If your teacher was all, I'm not making jokes because you got to take it serious, but it was entertaining in a way. I think we would have grasped our education a little bit better. I don't know if some of you remember when I was in college a couple of years ago, I was recording my professors, all the radical communist crap they used to say, and it was on my Facebook. I kind of regret deleting my Facebook now because I kind of need those videos. I really wanted to do a series like exposing the college education, how they really brainwash these kids. You got to wonder why old America. Well, it takes well, not 18. It takes they started going to school at 3 years old, right? 15 years of indoctrination, 15, 19 years of indoctrination once they get out of college. They're indoctrinated to hate America. They took away the Pledge of Allegiance. They took away prayer. So there's no God. There's no allegiance to this country. You don't enlist. I said this before, like right after 11, I thought about enlisting. Go to war. Ooh, fight for my country. Because after 9/11, we were all united and wanted to fight for this country. Now, nobody wants to do that. You even have cops resigning. Like, it was a great thing to be a cop. I think I wanted to become a cop after 9/11 also. Because I wanted to do my part. I wanted to make a difference. Maybe that's why I got into politics back in 2015 and started doing the rallies. Remember, folks, I never did this I did this out of my heart. I started doing this out of whatever. It's not like I have to do this. I gotta put food in it. I just started doing it for fun, and that's what made it entertaining because it was for fun. It came out of my heart. It came out of my mind. I can say whatever I want, but now I have to be careful. I don't even want to show what I'm doing. I don't even want to show videos. I don't want to get a copyright strike. So I'm playing it safe, folks. I'm sorry. Might be censored. I don't know, but it's a radio podcast. Just I don't know, short. It's something like I personally I listen to something for like 15 minutes. That's why I try to keep things. You go to in the bathroom, you're shaving, you're shitting, you're showering. The usual triple S. These videos are short, like 2 minutes. When I first started watching him a few months ago, after ROTC introduced him, I'm like, damn, why are his every Monday another video? Oh, 2 minutes. Damn, I want more. So it's great to just keep your audience and viewers entertained and engaged. That's the whole thing. Engaged. You want people to be engaged. It's like if you sell something, you don't want them to like cancel right away. Time. Yeah, kids these days would never know. That's why I made a video a couple of videos ago. I wish I was a boomer. Because you know what? I would have enjoyed Johnny Carson live. I would have been rushing home to watch Johnny Carson. The Woodstock, Jay Leno, David I would have compared to all these scrubs nowadays. Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy, like you'd even want to stay up. You just watch those guys to fall asleep. Trevor Noah is like the worst of the worst. The guy is not even funny. He's just a affirmative action hiring. We gotta keep same thing with Lily Singh. Like it's trash, trash, trash. What we got on TV, idiots. In the '90s, they used to fight each other. The Knicks. I let them go in the '90s, but they were cool. The badass Pistons. I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. Like the teams have like attitudes. Now they're all kneeling down before the national anthem, hugging each other, wearing the same shirts. I'm like, who's on whose team now? Ah man, all that stuff is gone, man. All this pandering just killed everything. Everything's just whack. I don't know because I'm old. I'm 30. I'm 35. I've been 35 for what now? What, 6 months? 6 months now? It's 5 months. Everything bothers me. I'm listening to oldies. I'm listening to Cousin Brucey. 70s, 80s, sometimes the 90s. Anything in the 2000s just annoys me. It's just like garbage in my ears. The music nowadays, eh, eh, Zanny, Prozac, Zanny, Prozac. Oh God, about drugs. It just makes my ears bleed. I watched the movie. I don't know. Maybe Sonic the Hedgehog was the last one, but all these new movies suck. Even if I had, I'm not gonna get a bill or fine over these movies because they suck. Ghostbusters with I think the new Ghostbuster was supposed to come out this summer, right? The cool one I think was supposed to come out this summer, and I think it got pushed back. So I don't know, folks. Patrice O'Neill, if you don't know who he is or was, rest in peace. Make sure whether it's women advice or anything, just watch Patrice O'Neill, folks. The guy will enlighten you. He's funny. Damn, they took him away from us, Patrice. Man, I wish right now. I think he would have probably beaten Joe Rogan because he would have kept it real, or Joe Rogan would have had him on like a bunch of times on his podcast. Man, somebody like Patrice O'Neill needs to rise, or there will never be another him. I'm just saying, like his mentality, like his mentality needs to rise. because that's what we need right now. We need a Patrice O'Neal. He was bridging between white and black people. He stood up for white people. He stood up for Don Imus. He like, yo, black people, calm down. Let me tell you why. You know, chill, relax on the white folks. Like he kept it real. He was like, all right, hold on. He's like that. All right, hold on. Let's stop fighting. We shouldn't be fighting right now and play in the snow when we could be inside in heat. Something like that. He'll be like, you know what? You're right. So right now we're fighting each other left versus right. We need somebody to come and be like, yo, hold up, stop fighting each other, stop. Somebody like if you, somebody like LeBron James would be the one, but he's just too stupid. LeBron James, the guy had money since he was 14 years old. It's pretty dumb. You would need somebody like that. Just come in the middle, like one of these celebrities. Like you got stupid Cardi B. Like she has like 75 million followers, but then she's fighting Candace Owens, and Candace Owens is another retard. Left versus right. You have all these left versus right just to keep us like, yeah, my team, rah rah rah, my team, rah rah rah. He worked for WWE. I mean, if that was when WWE was funny back in there. I'm telling you, everything was funny back then. Conan O'Brien was on it. Like all these great minds were on these shows. It's not the same anymore, folks. All right, folks, it's about to be 20 minutes. I don't want to make these videos too long. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for giving me 20 minutes of your life. I hope it made you laugh, smile. I don't know. But what the hell do I know from comedy? I'm just a legal Latino.